In the heart of California, among tall palm trees and warm orange sunsets, lived a girl named Elena Rivera. People said she wasn't just beautiful, she was unforgettable. Her long black hair shimmered like silk. Her hazel eyes glowed even in shadows. And wherever she walked, strangers stopped talking just to look at her. But Elena never cared about attention. She only cared about one person, a boy named Nathan Hale, the quiet mechanic who lived down the hill. Nathan was simple, shy, and always smelled like engine oil. But Elena loved him with a purity that surprised everyone. They were complete opposites, yet perfect together. At least that's what Elena believed. She didn't know that love sometimes invites monsters instead of miracles. In every love story, there is a hidden chapter. Elena's hidden chapter was Adrian Blake. He was Elena's childhood friend, but he carried a secret he never confessed. He loved Elena obsessively. He watched her laugh with Nathan, watched her smile as she rode beside him on his old motorcycle, watched her whisper soft words into Nathan's ear. Every smile Elena gave Nathan felt like a burning knife inside Adrian's chest. One night, under the cold blue glow of a streetlight, Adrian decided, if Elena couldn't love him, then she wouldn't love anyone. And he made a plan darker than hell. It was supposed to be a normal evening. Elena and Nathan were heading toward the beach for ice cream. The waves were loud, the wind gentle, and the world looked peaceful. Too peaceful for what was about to happen. Nathan pulled over near a cliffside viewpoint. "I want to show you something," he said, pointing to the glowing city below. Elena smiled, leaning into him. But from the trees behind them, a shadow moved. Adrian stepped out, holding a rusted steel crowbar in his hand. His hands were shaking. His breath was uneven. His eyes were hollow. "Adrian?" Elena whispered, confused. She took one step toward him. Nathan reached out, but too late. The crowbar struck Nathan's skull with a sickening crack. Elena screamed. Nathan's body fell, trembling, then silent. Adrian's voice broke. "He didn't deserve you, Elena. You were supposed to love me." Before she could run, Adrian grabbed her. She fought, clawed, begged, but he was stronger. Strong with madness. Her scream echoed through the cliffs, and then stopped. Adrian dug grave after grave in the dark. He buried Nathan somewhere in the silent soil, and Elena somewhere far deeper. But California nights don't forget, and the earth does not keep secrets. Days turned to weeks. People searched for Elena. Police questioned Adrian. He cried, lied, pretended, and played the sorrowful friend. But something strange started happening. Animals refused to go near the spot where Adrian buried her. Dogs barked at nothing. Birds fled. At night, Adrian heard whispering winds calling his name. Sometimes, he smelled Elena's perfume in a room that was empty. Sometimes, he heard footsteps behind him. And sometimes, he saw her shadow where no light existed. Adrian laughed it off at first, until the night her voice returned. It was 3:13 a.m. when Adrian woke up to the sound of someone walking slowly around his bedroom. Soft, bare feet, dragging slightly. He froze. Then, "Elena," he whispered, trembling. A cold wind brushed across his neck. Then a voice, soft and broken like a dying violin. "Why, Adrian?" He leapt out of bed, knocking over a lamp. He flicked on the light. No one was there. But on the wall, written in long black scratches, "I'm not done with you." The scratches dripped with blood. Elena didn't come back as a ghost. She came back as something else. Her soul had risen from the soil, wrapped in rage that burned hotter than life. Her beauty had twisted into something terrifying, her eyes glowing like molten gold, her hair floating as if underwater, her steps silent enough to steal breath. She didn't want justice. She wanted Adrian. One night, Adrian heard a knock at the door. 3 gentle knocks, just like Elena used to knock when visiting him. His skin turned cold. "Who's there?" he whispered. Silence. Then the door slowly opened by itself. A pale hand gripped the edge. Fingers long, nails sharp. Adrian stumbled back, heart exploding in fear. "Elena, please," he cried. From the darkness of the doorway came a whisper. "You loved me, so die for me." 7. The hunt. Adrian ran. He stormed out of the house, sprinting down the street in pure terror. His lungs burned, his vision blurred, and his legs felt like stone. But behind him, footsteps followed. Slow, soft, calm, as if she knew he could never outrun her. He ducked into an alley, hiding behind dumpsters. He covered his mouth, sweat pouring down his face. For a moment, silence. Then suddenly a voice whispered right in his ear, "Found you." He screamed and bolted toward the road. A street lamp flickered above him. When the light came back on, Elena was standing in front of him. Her face was full of sorrow, her dress stained with soil, her eyes glowing with vengeance. "Why did you take my life?" she whispered. Adrian dropped to his knees. "Because I loved you. I loved you more than—" She raised a finger to silence him. "No, you only loved control." And before he could breathe, she struck. Her hands were icy like death and strong like iron. She lifted Adrian by the throat. His legs kicked helplessly in the air. "Elena, please," he gasped. She leaned in, her face inches from his. "You killed my love. Now I take yours." Her nails pierced his chest. Bone cracked. Flesh tore. Blood poured like warm rain. Adrian choked, screamed, then fell silent, his body collapsing to the ground like a broken puppet. Elena stood over him, her hair blowing in a wind that didn't exist. For a moment, her furious glow faded, and sadness took over. A tear, dark and strange, rolled down her cheek. Then she turned into mist, drifting back into the night from where she had risen, her soul finally free. People in California still talk about her. Some say they've seen a beautiful woman wandering near the cliffs at sunset. Some say she appears in reflections, black hair, golden eyes, sorrowful smile. And some swear that if a harmful man walks alone at night, a cold voice behind him whispers, "I remember what you did." Because Elena's soul never left. She waits, watches, and punishes those who kill love in the name of obsession.